Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 live and in color from Valley of the Fires recreation area near Carrizozo, New Mexico. It's about 6:45 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And what else can I tell you? Today is the day after yesterday. It is a little cool out here in these hills. And hey, Google, what's the temperature in Carrizozo, New Mexico?
In Carrizozo right now, it's 43.
Well, inside of my 2019 Casita travel trailer, 84 square feet of luxury and comfort, it's okay because I've got my little electric heater. I don't have it on now. I turned it off because you'll hear it. You can also hear my mockingbird out here. Maybe. I don't know if you can hear him or not. But he's been singing on top of this tree right here by my RV for about an hour and a half. He's like the mockingbird I have in Central Texas at my home base. He goes along. He makes a lot of noise for a long time every day. So I guess I should feel at home. But anyway, this is Trenton Clump. That's an it. Behind that almost rotten banana is a sticker that says Native Texan, and that's olive oil from the old Popeye cartoons. And that is a little travel trailer somebody sent me. A viewer sent me that, not the banana, but the sticker. And there's some more bananas there. I know y'all know what bananas look like. I get some comments. We know what bananas look like. I hear you. Anyway, and also there's a €5 note behind that envelope there. And this is the black thing is a Jetpack 7730L from Verizon. That's how I get my internet. It's super fast, and it's unlimited data. And then this over here is, if I can get my finger in the right point, this is Olive Oil's bra, and that is a EvaDry dehumidifier that works well in this small space. Having said that, hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor, it's currently 50.
It's warmer there than it is here. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The current temperature in Butte is 35.
These guys,
due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 26.
Yeah, those guys never warm up, and apparently it's windy and cold, or cool. It's cold to me, cool to them. But having said that, what else can I tell you? Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What's Forrest Gump's password? One Forrest one.
Okay, that's a biggie. That's a real biggie here this morning. Anyway, what else is on this is my script right here. You can't hardly read it. I can't hardly read it. I wrote it a long time ago. It's got about 4 or 5 things on it that I don't want to forget. Why? Because, there's a lot of new subscribers, and I know a lot of you the people who have been with me for a long time have heard this 1,000 times, but for the person that just clicked in here, they're probably wondering who I am. Anyway, I full-time RV. That's what I do. I mean, full-time RV just means this is my house. That's all. I have a home base in Central Texas, northwest of Austin, about 80 miles in the Texas Hill Country, and it's very nice and comfortable in the winter and all that stuff. But anyway, Der Trixa from the North Sea in Germany says, nice interview, greetings, and thumbs up to you. Okay, he's talking about the interview I did with Mark, the artist in Carrizozo. Hi, Mark. How are you doing this morning? I hope your property is sold by now. Der Trixa, very interesting and amazing. Thanks, Rusty, and greetings. Thank you, Der Trixa. Larry Grosso, I don't know where he's from, but he's new. Larry Grosso says, Rusty, did you ever have a house on that property in Central Texas? Yes. No, I mean, well, the only house I had is RV. I've never had a sticks and bricks home on it. No. The same person says, once you give the thumbs up, that's it. And Larry Grosso says, how much for the building? And Mark answered him. Mark told him that he listed it for $325,000. Now it's $295,000. He talks about the renovations and a lot of other stuff. So if you're interested in buying the property, look at Mark's reply to Larry Grosso on the Carrizozo, New Mexico review I did yesterday. Something else here, that's the person's name. This is, I was back in a motel. This is last year or 2 years ago. I was camping in my truck. Ended up having to stay in a Motel 6 a couple of nights because I got caught out in the heat, man. They had a heat wave, and I was right in the middle of it. And anyway, I did a video back in a motel. Something else is here. Says the room is perfect. I love all the artwork on the walls. There was no artwork on the walls. They're blank. They probably didn't even realize it was sarcasm. No, they didn't. Same person says, howdy, Rusty. Just curious, have you ever suffered from altitude sickness? I don't recall you ever saying so, but I've only made it this far in your video catalog. Actually, something else is here. I don't think so. I do get, if you just go up to the higher elevations really quickly, sometimes you can get little headaches and stuff, but they go away after a little while. But as far as sickness, no. Wanda Katz from across the pond. She's from England. Rusty, a real gem of a video. You just never know who you're going to meet on your travels. Well done. Greetings to all Rusty's Rangers. Yeah, I might as well have met somebody from another planet. I mean, he's describing this art and the stuff they do and how they do it. And I mean, I'm from South Texas, guys. First generation off a farm. I sat there with my mouth like a catfish. Duh. Yeah, I know all about this stuff. Anyway, Jay Rodriguez. It says something about Walmart. Always goes to Ruidoso Walmart every trip. Anyway, thank you, Jay. Brett, small but does have swivel. Yeah, that's my Casita. I did a video of my Casita, and yeah, it's got swivel chairs. It's nice, man. For one person, 7 for me. Gary Palmer, you told the last big secret. Love the view. Okay. Yeah, I guess I did. Scotty Thompson. Hello, Scotty Thompson. You always leave comments. Thank you, Scotty. You're a good young man or old man or whatever you are. Cool video. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. I hope your bowling game improves. Dertrixa, thanks to my foreign correspondent, Sir Rusty. Nice to have a look. Greetings from Germany. John Gertbach. Love old buildings and houses. Me too. I mean, I love that. I mean, I really enjoyed that walk through with Mark yesterday. I mean, I just talk about opening your mind a little more. I mean, I realized I was in the Peace Corps in Mongolia, and that opened one little door and some other stuff. But travel is really fatal to as Mark Twain said, it's fatal to narrow-mindedness, bigotry, and prejudice, and it's totally true. Scotty Thompson, did you get a phone case for your LG phone? They're kind of cheap. No, I didn't get one, Scotty. Mine's kind of naked right now. Scotty Thompson, cool comment call. Thank you again, Scotty. This is SA. It says, way back when America appreciated music and dance more, talented lady, she would be a good mentor or teacher. That was Gwendolyn. She works at the Visitor Center 2 days a week in Carrizozo, New Mexico, and she was a cello player and played in symphony orchestras all over the world. Unbelievable. Very interesting lady to talk to. Thank you. John Gertbach, looks to be near perfect place for a home base, climate-wise. Yeah, it is. Downtown Carrizozo is a nice place. It gets a little windy sometimes, but overall it's a dry, high desert climate. G. Lee Ferguson, that was a great interview, Rusty. Mark is an amazing guy. I had an idea similar to his. Seeing his art inspires me. Thank you, Rusty, and thank you, Mark. Well, you are very welcome. Old timer on the Casita, curious how much they are. I've been thinking of getting something small. Don't need anything big, just me. Old timer, the Casitas range in price from $18,000 to $22,000. They are all fiberglass, and they are only sold in Rice, Texas. If you call them, ask for Jonathan. Tell him Rusty sent you, and you will not get a discount, but he's a good guy. Zeeslis, I love your joy and happiness. God bless you and great spirit and all that. Thank you very much. Derek Sinclair, these driving chats are great. Yeah, I do a lot. I do everything, baby. I mean, I do all kind of videos. Lori Van Huser, smash that like button. You know what to subscribe. Make that bell ring. Come on, do it. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Appreciate the help. Waking the Dead, that box art was very interesting. Thank you both. It was amazing. I mean, you should have been there. I mean, it was freaking awesome. I mean, yeah, Unbelievable, man. Yeah, let me get this card. Hang on a minute. I got it somewhere. I'm so organized. But yeah, go to their website. He mentioned it in the deal, but go to their website and check out their catalog. Go to www.boxartdreams, one word, BOXARTDREAMS.com. www.boxartdreams.com. Yeah, check it out, man. I mean, of course, I'm so ignorant as to art that it just blows me away, but that's the way that is. Anyway, enough said about that. Now, moving right along. Brad R., that was a nice, quick video, Rusty. This was on the cargo trailer. I couldn't see how the AC vents. Did you notice? No, I didn't. I think there's a hose. Usually there's a hose somewhere that you kind of run out a window or a door or something. But that's how they usually work. Cherry Country, enjoyed your chat with Mark. Interesting fellow. You certainly run into all types. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's like you talk about adding ingredients to your life. I mean, that's some spicy stuff there. Old timer says would be nice if it was a motorhome. Talking about the Casita. Yeah, right. It'd be nice if it was an airplane too, but it ain't. Ethel Perry gives me a thumbs up on a healthy diet. Spiderhead gives me a thumbs up on the Carrizozo interview with Mark. Andrew Wingreen, Rusty, you blew it out of the park with this two-part interview with Mark. John and I totally enjoyed the interview. Mark is a very interesting person and exceptionally creative. I looked both Mark and his wife up under their website, and they both have a very extensive background in the arts. Thank you, Andrea Wingreen. Appreciate it. See, that's what you say in East Texas. You don't say appreciate. You just say appreciate you, appreciate you. Yeah, that's the way you do that. You got to do it right, guys. Bob's World Podcast. I'm not from East Texas. I lived there for a couple of years. It rains too much. Bob's World Podcast. Rusty, the years going fast. Yep, they all do. I mean, I woke up the other day and I was 73. Robbie Wilford. Somebody call Robin Leach quick. Champagne and caviar coming up. Oh, that was the first video I did. It's called a Texas Opulent Home or some poo-poo. Oh, man. Yeah, it was opulent. Yeah, you talk about comparing that with this thing here in Carrizozo and see what you think. Yeah, I was living in a 17-foot travel trailer. Oh, God, never mind. Deborah Townley. I agree. Trusting your instincts is wisdom talking to you. For sure, I agree. John Bruce. Hello, John Bruce. I bet that sculpture in the park was a small pond when it was first created decades ago. Could have been. I'm not sure. The Modern Zoologist. I am so inspired by Mark with his enthusiasm for box art and life. Thank you, Rusty, for introducing us to such an interesting person. Truly, I'm telling you, the guy is sharp as a tack, man. Kiss, keep it simple, survival. I love the simple life. Just add a few trees and a camo net. Sweet. Yeah, that was on the Solo Woman in the RV. Yeah, she's a nice lady. Robin M., still being delighted with your awesome cleverness. Hey, what's his name? Where did you get those trailer printed sheets? Oh, they're not sheets. This is a pillowcase that a viewer made me. It's got little trailers all over it. Yeah, viewers do a lot for me. They send me stuff in the mail, and yeah, if you ever want to send stuff in the mail, you can. I've got a P.O. box in Kingsland dedicated to this channel. It's just send it to Rusty, P.O. Box 1446. Kingsland, Texas, one word, Kingsland, 78639. That'll do it. Anyway, Calvin Wright, awesome Rusty. That dude can sure put on a tour. Very interesting place. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was a little nervous about the whole thing, to tell you the truth. Catherine N., you are adventurous, aren't I just though? William Bingham, my mind has been blown. Absolutely fantastic, Rusty. Many thanks to you and artist Mark. On my way to Talbot Island State Park. Peace, Wild Bill. Well, Wild Bill, be safe and enjoy your trip. Gail Hunter. Hello, Gail. Good interview, Rusty. So glad you checked out the Carrizozo artist. Me too, man. I mean, yeah, that was, I enjoyed that. I mean, that was pure accident, too. It was freaky. I mean, I was talking to a guy in front of the building that had a lot of keys hanging off his pants, and I thought he was some kind of police type guy, but he turns out he was just like a regular guy. And then Mark I met Mark on the street somehow. We talked for a few minutes, and that was it. And next thing you know, I did the video thing. That's how life is, guys. Jay Hart, Rusty, you are a natural for interviewing folks. Great job. That was on the people that lived in the Class A. That guy's name also was Mark, and his wife's name was Judy. Mark73, got a lot of Marks here. But Mark's name in Carrizozo is M-A-R-C. I misspelled it. I put M-A-R-K, but I changed it this morning. But anyway, Mark73573 says, I'm sure glad you didn't succumb into the darkness. Yeah, this was a very enjoyable, interesting interview. Yeah, we did the basement for some reason. I accidentally hit something on the phone, a button or something, and it must have cut it off. Anyway, enough said about that. It worked out pretty good. M3 Explorer, hey, Rusty, I suggest you get the Gas Buddy app. You can check the gas prices in advance so you know where to go. Safe travels. Yeah, I've been intending to do that, but I ain't done it yet. Mr. Good, thumbs up to you. Delta Dawn Green, great video, very interesting guy. Never know who you will run into RVing, for sure. Happy Comfort, in the beginning of your video, this is driving to Ruidoso. In the beginning of your video, the hill had a bunch of felled trees, like a giant gust of wind had felled them or something. Do you know why they are that way? Just curious. Yeah, they had a forest fire there. They sure did. MP Oliver, stubborn Texans don't like to pay more than $2.35 a gallon for gas. Well, they got to pay more than that now. Living to the fullest, I guess, I think. So Cozy, living in a Class A. That was Mark and Judy. Mark Bame, Rusty, as a relatively new subscriber, I have to say you're an underrated interviewer. You pick interesting people in interesting places and let them tell their stories, which makes it feel like a unique travel experience. Glad I stumbled on your channel. Well, I am too, but those interviews are, they'll kind of taper off because, right now there just happens to be some interesting people around, but sooner or later I'll be back at my home base and there's not a whole lot of what I would call really interesting people around there. Anyway, thank you. Appreciate it. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. I know the lighting sucks because there's some bright light back there because the sun shines against that window. And if I sat over here, it would be worse, actually. Anyway, what else have I got here? MP Oliver, truly enjoying your travel through New Mexico, Rusty. Thank you. We got about 5 or 6 more. We'll see. Nick Tomorrow, Tomaro. Rusty, you can park the Casita inside that pizza oven if you buy that building. Wow, talk about overkill. That building is huge. Yes, it is huge, but if you're an artist, you need a lot of space, I guess. MP Oliver, traffic jam, LOL, Rusty. Yeah, in downtown Carrizozo, a traffic jam is one car. Anyway, Carrie Mace, thank you. Very nice. Well done. Thank you. That was on the interview with Mark. Valerie Griner, thanks for sharing info. This is on Beer 30, one of my favorite times of day. Thank you for sharing info about your Instant Pot. I want to get one of those. What model do you have and what's your favorite thing to cook in it? Well, I have a 3-quart, but if you're, depends on how much you eat, or if there's 2 people, you might want to get the 6-quart. What else? I'll leave you a link, Valerie, in a minute, if I think about it. I'll do it. I will. Okay, we're going to do a few more here. Same person, Valerie Griner. Have you ever traveled in Mexico? Yeah. When I can afford my RV, I plan to retire there. Well, think about that. I can't afford to retire in the U.S. on my measly Social Security income. I want a new experience, meet different people, learning their language and culture, etc. Mexico is beautiful and inexpensive too. Okay, all I can tell you is welcome to a new culture, and you got to know that. These things are done differently. You might want to check with some expats that are living down there first. But you do what you want to do, okay, and enjoy it. Sharon, I am living dangerously. They're talking about the solo woman. Valerie Griner again. I follow you, Rusty. Snicker, snicker, snicker. Have you bought your ticket to Mars yet, Snicker? Actually, I did a video one time about going to Mars. I was actually on Mars when I did the video. And, no, I don't need to go back to Mars. I don't need tickets. I can go right there, right here. I can just be there, you know what I mean? I can travel through space at light speed. Sherry Searcy says, it sucks that there are too many slides. Well, that's their business. Would you really would really be nice to have an awning on one side. Living in Class A. Anyway, hi Sherry. Yeah, Mark answers the deal there, Sherry. Fred Getchy, another great walk, sir. Thanks for taking me along. You're welcome. Rokomo1, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. You got 3 of them. Valerie Griner, did they sell any Flat Earther T-shirts in there? That was at the International Space Museum in Alamogordo. It says, I want one. I didn't see any. Of course, I don't do much shopping, and I don't buy much of anything. Hell, I've got more than I need now. Valerie Griner says, you're pretty entertaining. You crack me up. Next when someone gets right on your BUTT and you're doing the speed limit, slam on your brakes. Oh, yeah, that's great. It gives them a heart attack, and the next thing you know, I got damage to my truck and got to take it in and get it fixed. I've actually tapped the brakes so the lights come on, and that helps a little bit. I like Cheetos. Well, now there's a thriller. That's the person's name. I bet there's a trail of dead hookers left by Max and Rush. A trail of dead hookers? That ain't fair. We don't want them dead. We want them alive. We want the hookers alive. Remember that deal, Frankenstein? He's alive. But anyway, never mind. Shoeless Joe Jackson. You got to see. I like that. Shoeless Joe Jackson. You got to seize mine like a bomb went off in it. He's laughing about that. Anyway, Sue Pooch or Poach, P-O-C-H-T-F-S. I don't know what that means. Thumbs up to you. This is the last one right here. This is Gypsy Leprechaun. It says, Rusty, I went to the YouTube channel boxartdreams.com. Amazing. Well, good. Everybody go there and check it out because it is extremely fascinating. And then all of you chip in and buy that place, and I'll go live there. So having said that, I got to find that link or that girl that asked about, here it is, the Instant Pot. Because when I end this, I'll go back and leave a link. See how nice I am? That's the way I am, guys. So having said that, hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What do you get when you put a vest on an alligator? An investigator.
Yeah, the Google Humor team does an excellent job of writing excellent jokes. I mean, those are just so funny, I can hardly stop laughing. Anyway, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission, doesn't cost you 1 penny. If you choose to use the link, thank you. Some of you are using the link in the description of my videos, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day on that one. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a second or a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. And what does that do? That lowers stress, which lowers blood pressure, which is good. What else? Stretch, swivel in a swivel chair. And walk, exercise your body once or twice a day. You'll never regret it. You'll feel better because of it, and you may live a little longer. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, and all these little neurons in there are just doing all kind of stuff and forming thoughts. So if you add good ingredients into your mind, guess what happens? You form good thoughts. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So having said that, guys, from Valley of the Fires Recreation Area in New Mexico, near Carrizozo, New Mexico, adios amigo, thumbs up. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Carry on, men. Adios, and ladies. Adios. Bye-bye.